Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. Late night money. Tuesday night, Valentine's Day. Just another day. It's Valentine's Day. What are you doing on it? It's a Tuesday night. What are you doing? You're watching games. Let's be honest. Welcome on into the show. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow. Why wouldn't you? Anyway, so the late night money. We'll get to some college hoops for tomorrow. Late night money. I'm putting the free picks up here on the Twitter universe for those interested, for those following on Twitter. You got them. They're tweeted out. Let's just get them in the. You know what? I didn't put them on the. I forgot to scroll them out. I got to put a little scroll time in here. Forgot the little scroll. There you go. All right, so we're scrolling. We got them in the regular spot where they usually are. And we'll put the link for those interested in following the podcast side of things. So real fast, going into tonight's game, what do we got going on here? We hit Southern Illinois, Syracuse, Penn State, 3-0 in free picks. Super. But let's see what's on the agenda for tomorrow. A couple games. I got a couple. I bet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bet 6. I got a couple here in the chat for you. Our man T Money's in the house. Welcome. Exactly what I'm doing and other things. There you go. Watch some games, T Money, right? Money's always rolling in. You know how we do it. Providence never in doubt. Said that today, T Money. Right? Providence. Who's the other one? Penn State. The Oklahomas. Syracuse was another one, right? Close. Where is that? Where's my sheet from today that was close like that? We had the Syracuse game. Oh, Penn State. Providence. And then the Kansases at the Nebraskas. All kind of don't do it kind of games. Picks from Dave in the house. IUPUI and Northwestern tomorrow. Already bet them. IUP plus 14.5. Northwestern -1. Picks from Dave. Already on it. Moneyline Markel. Welcome on into the show. Speaking of picks for tomorrow, here we go. St. Bonaventure, IUPUI in the chat. Marquette -5.5 in the chat. Mississippi State -2.5. Drake -5. Riverside on the money line. And some added games off the extension. Albany +8. High Point +3. Upstate. South Carolina Upstate plus the 5 spot. For those interested in that. We had Miz. Was it Miz? Who's doing the hold on. The overs. Miz liked all the overs in the MAC. I think they went 3-3 or something. He liked all the MAC overs today. Let's go to the MAC. He said unders were going to be Central Michigan and Western. Ball State over is 1. Central Michigan over. That's 2 overs. Ohio under 2-1. Under Western 2-2. Under Eastern 3-2 and over 3-3. Splitting out, but you know what? That is a loser when you go 3-3. Miz with the totals today. He likes those MAC overs. And who was the lock of the day? Who was that? Brandon Seacrest came in with K-State. We'll see how that goes. Was it K-State or Kansas? Anyway, someone said take Akron. How did Akron do today? They covered the big number on the road. Anyway, T-Money, Bama money line, and some alternate lines ain't coming. Bama money line tomorrow, 2.5, or getting 2.5 from the Vols. I like Alabama tomorrow myself. Missouri didn't get off the bus. Unbelievable. No effort. Shut the program down. Shut the program down. Harsh words. but it's understandable when you just get raked over the coals like that. I mean, what a. I mean, are you kidding me with that game? And that was one, Nathan, we talked about today, right? We said, well, I said, you see the 6.5. They're off a big win. And here, Auburn trucked them 45-18 in the first quarter. Unbelievable. I mean, wow. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Looked a little too good to be true. I was just watching Napoleon Dynamite. With my daughter. Funny Napoleon Dynamite. The Kip. Oh my goodness, I could watch that. Tina the llama. All right, let's we're not going to give it the old Marcos minute here. We got a lot of games, but we'll, I'm going to pull up per conference. We'll run through each conference, see if anything jumps out here. Excuse me there. People probably think I'm like a cokehead as I'm blowing my nose here. I've never had coffee in my life. America East. Told you I like Albany there. Like a little Albany action. American Athletic. Nothing really. I mean, the Sun, I kind of like Stetson. We like the Hatters. A10, full slate of A10 games here. And do I have anything circled here? I'm just looking real fast here. I kind of like the Bonnies against Fordham. We have it here in the chat, plus 5.5. Anything else I sort of looked at here? Not particularly anything. The ACC here. The sicko part wants to say I'm getting 17 with Louisville at home. I can't do it. Of course, Florida State is always going to be on my peripheral. Maybe we'll add them. Maybe we'll add Florida State here to the chat tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. It's a 10 spot, whatever, 9.5. I don't know. I didn't add it initially. I hate adding things after the fact, but I don't know if Clemson should be a 10-point fave. Kind of like a little TCU against Iowa State. I like Marquette a little bit there tomorrow in their matchup. Big South, as I mentioned. Upstate and High Point. Maybe even a little Charleston Southern, possibly. I thought they were a question mark for me. Thought about them. Big Ten, of course, Northwestern. Not even thinking about that game. Big West. So I got Riverside here in the chat. I like them obviously a little bit here. Not loving looking at some numbers right now. It's gone to a 1.5. It is what it is. I don't know. Maybe a little Fullerton. Again, I don't want to be on the road laying. Horizon League, obviously IUP. They've been covering. Missouri Valley. I don't have them here. I got Drake, but the Missouri State, something I kind of look at a little bit. Mountain West. I want to take Colorado State here as a 2-point dog. Pac-12, nothing with the Oregon game. Patriot League, not loving much out of here either. Maybe Loyola. That Lafayette team. This goes back to beginning of the year when they were being a favorite. I have no idea why. SEC. A lot of action in the SEC. Alabama, Tennessee is a marquee game. The line was 2.5. Now it's 3.5. People coming on Tennessee. I understand. You want to lay Tennessee, laying points the number one team. Totally I get it. We had Indiana over Purdue. I like Alabama. I'm not gonna lie. I like Alabama. Mississippi State tomorrow. Here you go. Over Kentucky, yes. And A&M Arkansas. I don't know. Might lean a little Razorback action there. Southern. Nothing really jumped. I mean, you want to Greensboro and Sanford. People are going to want to jump on either side who they like more there. Understandable, sure. Money earning Furman, crushing teams here. Do I want to like 2 touchdowns on the road? Not really. And whack action. I like Stephen F. Austin. I like Sam Houston. Uh, all the faves here. You know, 2 big faves. Well, 6.5 at 12. That's where I lean in over there. But again, didn't throw them out. They didn't even make it to the free pick part of the show. He says, "Bow to your sensei, Rex Kwando. Bow to your sensei." You think you want to get a roundhouse to the face for wearing these jammies? Oh, classic. Thoughts on the Shark over 6.5? Is this for tonight's hockey or tomorrow's hockey? This is San Jose tonight. Look at this. Les is coming in looking for a degenerate play in 25 minutes. 6.5. I see sevens out here. Um, I'm. Let me ask you something, Les. I see that basically every game has gone under so far tonight. No way they all go under, right? So you just have to blindly bet the over after every game has gone under tonight. Not interested. 7 looks nice. I mean, it's gone up. You got 6.5. I understand. Alec, how you been, my friend? Good to see you. What's up with you? Boise -3 for the beatdown over Colorado State. I like Colorado State tomorrow. I like Colorado State. Somebody this afternoon said Rutgers is cooked. Somebody did say because they're missing a guy. Gabe, who was that? Don't bet on Rutgers. They're missing somebody. Wonder who that could be. Les is getting a kick out of, I'm assuming, me kind of say he's going full degenerate. I bet in the last game on board on the ice tonight. Or maybe he just likes Napoleon Dynamite. Under team total Louisville, sure. Rutgers, another embarrassment tonight. Yeah. But hey, again, as Gabe said, somebody mentioned watch out for Rutgers. They're missing a guy. Could come back to bite them in the butt. Moneyline Markel. We got you, Markel. I got you. I don't mind going under there against Virginia. Vatek, Georgia Tech, 42 tomorrow. I would lean to the under myself. Alex, 3-team parlay night. Suns, Kansas, Pitt, money line. So Pitt on the ice. Kansas and college hoops. I mean, I want to probably want to say good luck on that, but I'm on the other side of that. I got Oklahoma State, so not hoping to win that one. And the Suns. Again, we didn't like the Suns today. Kind of liked the Kings, although didn't play anything there. Just listen, the Suns are not a team I want to bet on. 2.5 looks easy. Good luck to you. Well, this is where it comes in. I don't want to say good luck. I mean, maybe you go 2-1 because I'm on the other side of that Kansas game. St. Louis last time for them tomorrow night. Boise -2.5. Yeah, I'm a Billiken guy too. It's tough swallowing with them. And you got Boise, but everybody's against me on my Colorado State pick there tomorrow. I got the Rutgers was MIA player and stayed off. Yeah, we mentioned it here in the chat. You have any MLB futures? Alec, I'm glad you brought that up because Gabe loves MLB futures rookie of the year. That'll be more, I think, next week. I'm going to pop into that because with the look headlines now, it's all right. We get a couple games here and there. The conference tournaments don't really start up for 2 weeks. So I'll take a deeper dive into rookie of the years and some win totals next week. Tomorrow looks rough. A little bit. I actually got 6 games for tomorrow, though, Gabe. Kansas, Oklahoma State are battling. Looks good. Yeah, listen, both Kansas games or Oklahoma's, depending on who you're backing there. You got 2 good games going on. Holy Cross tomorrow. Home dog. Holy Cross versus Boston U. Uh, I, one, Markel. Can you name me a player on Holy Cross? You name me a player on Holy Cross, I'll let you take him tomorrow. Come on. Come on. Are we really a home dog at basically a 2? I'm not really interested in that game. I should say not. It didn't come up for me. I mean, I would lean Holy Cross. Why not take a little money line? Any NBA for tomorrow? Let's take a look at tomorrow's NBA there, Mike. And how are you today, Michael? So my first glance at NBA tomorrow would be one, like Tim likes to say, autoplay Spurs overs, right? You just kind of look at that, always kind of circle a Spurs overplay there. Yes. Uh, Brooklyn Nets +1 tomorrow. I'm going to say the Nets. Looks pretty easy to take Miami. A little Miami action. How about Denver -8 tomorrow? Right? Oh, it's Luka and Kyrie. I'll take Denver minus the number there. Want nothing to do with the Lakers and New Orleans. Oh, thank you. Oklahoma City. No, I can't. I want to say OKC, but I can't lay 9 as bad as Houston is. Play 1 for me would be Brooklyn, and then I'd go into the Spurs over action. And believe it or not, I kind of like the Pacers. I know they're not playing well. Pacers -2.5 at home. I would lean Indiana. Yeah, Markel, for the Holy Cross, I mean, I got Holy Cross as maybe a point better, right? If you're going to get 2.5, that's maybe 3 points in your favor. But I'm not betting. It's not. No, thank you. Nathan likes the Gauchos 3.5 over Irvine in Big West action. I don't know. I might do a little. I want to take the Anteaters here. What do we got here head to head? Santa Barbara got them by 8 a month ago. 2 straight in the series. Irvine's what? Won 2 in a row, 4 or 5. Santa Barbara, same thing. 7 of 8. Not too shabby. Playing well. I totally get it. I mean, is this do that for them? This guy averages 10 points a game. 12 minutes. I get if the Anteaters might be down a guy. I'm not sure on that game. Question mark because of the injury. I like Alabama, Markel. I like Alabama. You bet UFC, John Bones Joe's -20 over Cyril Gain. Do not bet UFC. Know nothing about UFC. My UFC MMA stuff goes back to like Tank Abbott and like the Gracies way back in like 94, 95, whenever that was. I don't even know. Do not know. Do not know FC stuff. Do not know. College hoops I know a little bit. I'll do that. Bonaventure, IUPUI, Marquette, Mississippi State, Drake, Riverside, Albany, High Point, UC, Upstate. There you go. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 pack. Was that 8 games? What do we got? We got quite a few games here in the chat for tomorrow. Right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. 9 games. And I gotta say, I'll probably throw out that Pacers and the Nets tomorrow too in the chat. Just so you know. The line is not respecting Jones enough. Again, I know 0 about it. Here's another matchup. Davis over Garcia in a fight. Again, way over my head here. Do not know about either. Do not know. All right. So, again, look at a line show. I do pop it in now. Normally, we did look at lines. It was during conference tournaments, which are still 2 weeks away. So these shows are a little shorter. I'll give you some games for tomorrow. Answer the questions, like if I like anything else, blah, blah, blah. But next week, Alec, yeah, we'll have some baseball kind of first look kind of stuff. Throw out some numbers, rookie of the year. like I did last year. I think I had a rookie of the year pick in both leagues. Maybe Cy Young, a couple Cy Young guys in both leagues. Little MVP kind of stuff, and then I'll give you my each division's easy enough to do. And things like that. But for now, that's it. Quick little show. Midday Money tomorrow's at 12 noon. You don't want to miss that one. Twitter, if you follow Mr. Sean Higgs, the plays are on Twitter as well. And again, in the description, find it. Midday Money podcast. You can listen anytime you want.